We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Jack and Jill
Jack
here.
and Jill, sorry. How could you not know your own name?
That's okay. I'm here to help you. Don't worry. That's why you have me.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Pusella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from Tarrant County, Texas, for those of you who know where that is.
Today, Jill and I talk, well, it's Jill Friday, and she's going to talk about what makes the perfect land deal. Is it buy for 40, sell for 80, buy for 50, sell for 200? Is it buy for 5,000, sell for 20? Is faster better with less money, or slower better? I want to.
This is kind of like asking me what's the perfect man.
I know.
Or the perfect date.
You could turn
or
it
the
into
perfect dinner. Or the perfect jewelry.
Or the perfect episode of The Bachelor.
Oh, there we go. The perfect ending. There we go.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free, and I got to tell you, Jill and I released a few years ago a company called ParcelFact, FACT.com. It allows you to find real estate within seconds, any property really in the country, with very few exceptions, by just using the state, the county, and the APN. There's no mailing address, because that's the kind of property that we buy.
It's what I use for all my due diligence.
Yeah. ParcelFact.com. Check it out.
Oh, Jemay wrote, I have a question regarding the deal funding process. When an investor funds a deal, what protections do they have so they don't lose their money? I'm assuming they're on title. Thanks. Yep, that's what I do. So if I go 50-50 with somebody, we're both on the title. But usually it's me. I'm putting up all the money, funding the deal for other people, and so my name's on the title, and that is my protection. It's all in my name. So, and I do look at them too, by the way. I make sure as best I can when you submit it to me and say, hey, Joe, we got to buy this. It's $30,000. I think I can sell it for 60, maybe 90. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to make sure it passes my test too, because I'm going to make sure neither one of us make a mistake. I'm another pair of eyes for you. And then when we do the deal, it's a simple little 2-page agreement that you can find on landfunding.com or on other parts. I know you're in Land Academy, that you can get access to that little contract to check it out. And you do the work. I'm your bank. I wire the money in. I'm here to tweak and help you with little questions along the way. But then you're kind of running it. You're the manager of the deal. And then when it closes, we each get paid out of escrow, whatever we agree upon going into it.
I mean, I like to describe it like this. When you buy a house, you go get a mortgage. You find a bank that'll lend money to you. You put 20% down on a $100,000 house. You put $20,000 in. The bank lends you $80,000, and then you make payments until it's over. That's lending. If something goes wrong, the bank's got a lien on the house, and they foreclose on it, and they take the real estate back. With deal funding or land funding, we give you all the money. We're the investor. The property, we take all the steps out of that. Mm-hmm. We own the property, so does the bank, really, in the lending case. They just call it a lien. And then if something goes wrong, we own the property and we go decide what we're going to do with it at that point. So it's really a no-lose situation, because we as investors don't ask you for any money down. Mm-hmm. You find the deal, we fund it. If it doesn't work out, then we take the property and do with what we're going to do with it, which doesn't happen very often because we don't make bad decisions. Mm-hmm. Today's topic, it's Jill Friday. What makes the perfect land deal? This is the meat of the show.
My perfect land deal is 6'2", brunette, sparkling blue eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Wow, I have none of those things.
No. You never said you. I mean, come on. I'm not perfect too. It's all good.
What I
This is
lack
the
in
perfect
aesthetics, I make up for in
bank balance.
yeah, or I was going to say entertainment.
That too. That too. So, okay, the perfect land deal for me. I love this. The perfect land deal is, I'm going to dream it up here. I'm going to dream it up and then you're going to ask me questions and we'll get serious. 10 acres, rolling hills, half forest, half grass. There's a barn left over.
Oh, Jill, this is good.
You like this?
She hasn't talked about money yet at all.
No.
I would have started with, money.
Oh, I'll
Buy
get
for
to that.
40. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'll get to that in a minute. It's 10 acres. It's in the middle of the country. It's 10 acres in, I'm going to say I like Arkansas lately. I'm going to go with northern Arkansas. It's rolling hills. It's got an old barn on it. It's beautiful. There's lots of lakes around there. There's it's not on a lake, but there's a lake nearby. You can get to the lake. I have access. I have legal physical access, but it's a dirt road. It's not right on the main highway.
This episode's way better than I thought it would be.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Painting a nice picture.
Yeah. And the husband passed on. Sweet little old lady. He put it in her name. Well, actually, it was JTROS, so we don't have to talk about it. He thought that through ahead of time. And she's been happily paying taxes on it for the last 20 years since he passed on, because her heart was in it too. And she's got our letter, and she's ready to sell it. And we just offered $32,000 for it, and it's worth $90,000. And she's like, I like you, Jill. Let's do this. That's my perfect land deal. I buy it. We are now pen pals, and the lady and I are pen pals now because we hit it off that well. And she wants to know how it's going to end. She hopes it goes to another great family. So I have a great local agent in the area. I'm not doing any of the work. My Arkansas attorney closed the deal for us, by the way. And he knows the sweet little old lady, so that was even easier. This is you asked for my perfect land deal. I'm telling you, this is my ideal land deal. He's actually the one that did the probate for her when her husband passed. So, anyway, so we're all on the same page here, and everybody wants everybody to win here. So she got some money. She's very happy. I'm turning around marketing it. I have a great agent in the area, and it takes about 29 days. And I got a great offer, and it's all cash. They've already done their due diligence. They're ready to go, and they love that falling down barn. They're going to keep it, and they're going to put something next to it. I don't know what they're going to do.
Condos.
No, I was actually they're excited because they can roll their tiny house up to that, or their RV, and live there for a little bit. They haven't decided. Anyway, the attorney closes it. And I end up selling it for $79,000. What do you want to know?
That's a mic drop answer to what's the perfect land deal. Because here's how I would have answered it. Buy for 60, sell for 120, 45-day gestation period. 45-day period, cash in, cash out.
Okay.
That's the whole answer. I don't care one bit about the story or the people involved.
Well, that's the difference. You asked me.
No 6'2", blonde-eyed, blonde, none of that.
Wait, you didn't find an old Corvette on it in the barn? Oh, I should have said that. In the barn under a tarp.
All that ends up being as a distraction. I went down the road with old cars on land too many times, and none of it ever worked out.
Never worked out. I know.
Ever.
Very disappointing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a great answer, Joe.
Thank you.
So, but what about, in the real world, without the soap opera version, do you want to do buy for 30, sell for 60 or 70?
Now, real world.
4 times a month? Yeah.
Okay. Here's real world. Real world is offer comes back. I look at it and go, holy cow. and everybody's on the same page and nobody sees it. There's nothing on it. I don't even care. I can tell what's going on in the area. I can see things moving. My due diligence is easy. And I've got 3 brokers that all are on the same page about what it's worth. I pick the guy that I like because we connect, and he follows through, and he texts me a week later saying, I got it. You know what I love too? It's a perfect land deal. It's the right broker that says, I think we can get 80 for it. Let's list it for 86. And then he gets an offer in a week for 79.
Yeah.
Because he's that good.
I like that too.
I know. And I have guys like
so
that.
helpful.
And I love that.
Just keep moving. Then you just go buy property from the guy all day.
And that's it. And then this is a perfect land deal because I'm going to get 10 more after this because now the guy, we're all on the same page. So my broker's saying, how many more of those you got? And by the way, if you get them a little bit closer to this part of the county, I can sell them even more and faster. I'm like, done.
No, we're on the same
Give me
page.
5 minutes. I'm going to find some more. That's a perfect land deal.
No drama makes really, really, really helpful in most land deals to have no drama. Mm-hmm. Most house deals.
You brought that up
all
on
house
Clubhouse
deals.
last week.
Very dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Houses often have drama, whether it's the paint color, the condition of the house, or what you might find, or financing, or not selling. I don't know. There's just fill in the blank. There's so many things that can go wrong. You're setting yourself up a little bit.
Means.
Yeah.
I raised my kids there. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Not land. Land is. That's why I love it. You know what? I didn't know. I knew growing up in Orange County, California, the value of real estate, clearly. And watched my dad do deals and my dad's friends. And my dad was a charter pilot, and the people he flew for, like Don Cole and stuff. I knew what was going on. And so I always had it was in my soul kind of thing. Like, but I didn't know I was really a land person until I met you. And
Sorry.
No, it's good. No, I really do love land. I love driving around. It doesn't have to be, I don't care. It's pretty. Look at the pretty trees and the view in the water. Pick up your folding chair and sit down and crack a beer and enjoy it and start a fire and enjoy your land.
That's what we do.
I know.
I love
That's what I'm saying. I don't need
land.
the dreamy cabin.
No.
You know, I don't need that. I don't need the all white new French country kitchen kind of thing. I don't want that. I love land. So happy you could join us today. 5 days a week. You can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Join us next week for another interesting episode. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
I hear you.
I heard all white French country kitchen.
Right?
I was just about to end the episode.
Oh.
But I didn't have to. You did it.
Oh. On that note, exactly. All right. We are Jack and Jill.
Information
And inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you find our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.